Good morning, dear students. Let us take a look at this question from JEE Advanced 2020. This question is from the Fluids chapter. So let us first analyze the question. An open-ended U-tube of uniform cross-sectional area contains water of density 10 cube kg per meter cube. So this is a U-tube you can see here, and its ends are opened and it has uniform cross-section area. I have cut open the tube vertically into half so that you can see inside this tube. This U-tube contains water of density 1000 kg per meter cube. Initially, the water level stands at 0.29 meter from the bottom in each arm. So in both of these arms here, this water level stands at 0.29 meter from the base. So 0.29 meters from the base. Kerosene oil, a water immiscible liquid of density 800 kg per meter cube, is added to the left arm until its length is 0.1 meter. So kerosene of density 800 kg per meter cube is added to the left arm. So the height of the kerosene liquid in this column is 0.1 meters. The ratio H1 by H2 of the heights of the liquid in the two arms is. So finally the height of this from the bottom is H1 and this from the bottom is H2. What is the ratio of H1 is to H2? So let us move into the calculation of ratio of heights. Let us assume the water level in the left arm has come down by x. So as the cross-section area is uniform, the water level on the right arm would have also moved up by x. We can write H1 as 0.1 minus x plus 0.29. So this whole thing here is H1. If this length here is 0.1 meter and the length here is x, so this length will be 0.1 minus x, or this length here will be 0.1 minus x. So we can write H1 as 0.29 plus 0.1 minus x. The value of H2 can be written as 0.29 plus x. So H2 is the height from here to here. So this whole thing is 0.29 plus x. If we can find what is the value of x, then we have the ratio H1 by H2. Let us choose 2 points P and Q. P is in the water just below the kerosene and Q is at the same level as that of P. Now as P and Q are in the same level in the same liquid, we can say that pressure at P equals to the pressure at Q. So the pressure at P equals to pressure at Q. So the pressure at P is H into rho into G. So the pressure at P is 0.1 into 800 into G, and the pressure at Q, so the pressure at Q here is, this is 2x, so 2x into 1000 into G. So I'm just considering the gauge pressures here. So we can cancel out G and 100 here on both sides. So we get the value of x as 0.04 meters. So we put the value of x as 0.04 in these equations. So finally we get the value of H1 by H2 as 35 divided by 33. We get H1 as 0.35 here and H2 as 0.33. So that gives us 35 by 33.